In today's video, we are going to discuss one of the most fundamental concepts in algebra, that is, the four basic forms of a straight line equation. These are the slope-intercept form, the point-slope form, the two-point form, and the standard form. So let's start with the most commonly used form, that is, the slope-intercept form. Now, slope-intercept form is represented by the formula y is equal to mx plus c. Here, m refers to the gradient or the slope of a line. The gradient tells us that how steep the line is. The more steeper the line, the larger the value gradient. And c is the y-intercept. It is the point where the line crosses the y-axis. Now, in order to find out the gradient or the steepness of the curve, we have the formula that m is equal to rise over run. Or, if you're looking at a graph, it is the change in y over the change in x. For example, if you are given an equation of a line where y is equal to negative 3x plus 5, it means negative 3 is the gradient of the curve and 5 is the y-intercept. Now, if we try to draw this line, it means the point at which the line crosses the y-axis will be 5, and the change in y over change in x will be negative 3. So the line will be drawn something like this in the downward direction. Now, let us try to do a question. In this question, we are given a line and we are told to find out the equation of that line. We are going to do this question in two steps. For the first step, we need to find the y-intercept. Now, as you can see, this line crosses the y-axis as negative 1. It means the y-intercept of this line is negative 1. For the second step, we are going to look at 2 points at which the coordinates of the curve are clearly defined. Let us take these 2 points. Between these 2 points, the y is decreasing by 2 units and the x is increasing by 1 unit. So change in y is negative 2 and change in x is 1. It means the gradient of the curve will be negative 2. It means this line will be represented by the equation y is equal to negative 2x minus 1. The next form is the point-slope form. This is useful in finding the equation of a line when you know the gradient of the line and the coordinated of a point on the line. The equation looks something like y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Here, the coordinates x1, y1 represent any point on a line. Let's try to do a question using this form. In this question, we are given that the gradient of the curve is negative 4 over 3, and the point through which the line passes is 15, 18. Let's substitute this value of gradient and the coordinated into our equation. Y minus 18 is equal to negative 4 over 3 times x minus 15. Now, in order to further simplify it, we can multiply 3 on both sides. The next form that we are going to discuss is the two-point form. The two-point form is perfect if you are given the coordinates of any 2 points on a line, and you need to find the equation of that line. The formula is y minus y1 over x minus x1 is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Let's try to do a question using this form. As you can see in this question, we are given the coordinates of 2 points. Point A is negative 3, 5, and point B is 1, negative 15. You can choose any of these points as x1, y1 and x2, y2, then substitute them into your formula. Y minus 5 over x minus negative 3 is equal to negative 15 minus 5 and 1 minus negative 3. If you simplify it a bit, it will give you y minus 5 over x plus 3 is equal to negative 20 over 4. Now, negative 20 over 4 is negative 5. If you multiply x plus 3 on both sides, you will get y minus 5 is equal to negative 5 times x plus 3. If you want, you can simplify this form. And finally, we have the standard form of a line which is generally written as a x plus b y plus c is equal to 0. This is the most commonly used form of a line, and we often need to convert it into other forms. Let's look at a question. In this question, we are given the equation in general form of a line, and we are told to find out the gradient of the line and the point at which it crosses the y-axis. This means we need to convert the standard form of the line into the slope-intercept form. For this, we are going to make y the subject of the formula. First, we will subtract 6x and 9 on both sides, and then we will divide 2 on both sides. Finally, we will get y is equal to negative 6 over 2 times x minus 9 over 2. That is, y is equal to negative 3 times x minus 9 over 2. So the gradient of the line is negative 3 and the point at which it crosses the y-axis is negative 9 over 2. Let's summarise. In today's video, we discussed the 4 basic forms of a straight line equation. The first was the slope-intercept form, which is generally used to find out the gradient and the y-intercept. The second form was the point-slope form, which is used to find the equation of a line when you know the slope of a line and one point. The third is the two-point form that is generally used to find out the equation of a line when you are given 2 points. And the last is the standard form, which is the most general way of writing a straight line equation, and it is often used to convert into other forms. Thank you for watching this video. If you learned something new today, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, My Exam Revision, for more content like this. Thank you, and see you in the next one.